Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Suzanne Wachtel, and today's podcast is going to be about a very common dilemma that we as human beings go through, and it's called loneliness. Are you lonely? Some people don't want to admit they're lonely. They feel shamed about it. But I will tell you, on average, most people feel lonely at times. Some people feel lonely all the time. And it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you or you have a mental disorder. But I've always been fascinated by people that are good at connecting to others and feel fulfilled by it, and others that really struggle to connect to other people. And in my practice, it's very interesting. There is an emotional social intelligence. Some people are born with this gift of just connecting and having that energy that attracts others and included in a lot of things. And then there are other people that are either born into or acquire this like detached ability, this energy that does not attract people. And they feel isolated, and people do not, naturally include them. And if you watch it as an observer, it's super interesting. In my private practice, I have come across so many wonderful people, really terrific, interesting, educated, charming people that just couldn't connect, find people. Yes, they lived in communities, they kind of bought into 50 and over communities, thinking that would be a way to make friends and connect. And, once the novelty wore off there, they were isolated again and lonely. Loneliness is actually a situation that you can learn to survive. You can learn the tools to connect. You can learn how to bond with other people on a deeper level. And sometimes just that hello, goodbye, neighborly friendship is not enough. It's kind of empty. And you're left a social situation, even though you may have been surrounded by, 50 to hundreds of people at an event, you might feel very alone. So there's actually a very good book on this topic called All of the Lonely People. And if you find that you're relating to this podcast, then by all means order it. It's really a research study and other people's stories on loneliness. Now, the other kind of loneliness is when you're with someone, a partner, a spouse, and you feel lonely within the relationship. There's also that feeling of when you lose somebody that you're with. There's a breakup or a death, and you have that sudden aloneness. But it's completely different when you feel alone within a relationship. You're not connecting, you're not relating, perhaps you're going through a hard time, and you're just not feeling connected. And that can really make you feel more lonely than ever, being with someone and not connecting to them. Even with friends, I've noticed over the years of my lifetime that some old friends I just don't relate to anymore. And when I'm in their company, I do feel alone because there's like nothing to connect on. We don't see eye to eye. We don't have similar interests, and therefore it can feel lonely. So I choose to I'd rather be alone than feel lonely. Being alone, spending time alone, enjoying your time alone has nothing to do with loneliness. They're two separate things. Being alone and loving it, and there's a book on that as well, is a totally wonderful, healthy way to experience spending time with yourself. And that is a great achievement. Many people really don't know how and don't feel comfortable when they are alone. But I will tell you, sometimes I have some of my best times by myself. A lot of people try to run from it, hunt on the run, always being busy, trying not to deal with the fact that they are alone or feeling lonely, so they keep running and workaholic and going and doing and joining, instead of sitting with it and just feeling the detachment and the discomfort and acknowledging it. I will tell you that over the years in my practice, I have put together these retreats. Yes, I love them, and they're just life-altering. But my main reason started was because all of these amazing women and men were coming into my practice as patients, feeling lonely and detached and depressed, and I realized that they just don't know each other. So when I put together these groups, it gives people, and I try to handpick so they would have a lot in common and relate to one another. It's an opportunity to meet people on a deep level, to feel safe, to open up. And my dream, and it typically happens, is that at the end of one of these circles or retreats, that people have found at least one, if not more people, to relate to, attach to, and then feel more fulfilled. And so loneliness can be helped. And the true only way to help is by being with other people, sharing with other people, and really not running from it, but actually embracing that you're willing and able to be vulnerable, to meet like-minded people, and sharing the experience of the loneliness and the disconnect is really the best possible cure. So finding people that you can relate to, maybe have a similar interest to start out, and then being open enough to admit without shame, because there is no shame, that you're lonely and you're looking for connection. And that is the cure, and that is the treatment, and that is the solution, really, for loneliness, is finding other people that are lonely as well, sharing their experience of the loneliness, and really just enjoying that truth and sitting in it and finding like-minded people. So I hope this has helped you, all the lonely people. Know that you're not alone. Most people feel alone, not maybe all the time, but some of the time. And these are some of the things you can do. You can get the book, All the Lonely People, Living Alone and Loving It. They're on Amazon, and joining some groups where you're going to meet other people that have similar interests and making connections. Anyway, I hope this has helped, and have a beautiful day. Whether you're alone or surrounded by people, just find your happiness within. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.